Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. As I predicted, and it was not hard, the character assassination of Tucker Carlson began in the free press, in the free world media. It was before, but it seems like the fact that Tucker Carlson is the only Western journalist or media personality interviewing Putin got these guys in a frenzy of destroy, seek and destroy, as Metallica's album was it? Was it Seek and Destroy, or it was a song? Seek and Destroy. I think it was oh, I don't know. That was in the Ride the Lightning. So it was a song in the Seek and Destroy a long time ago, 1980s, wasn't it? Yeah. So we have here the media in the West. If you go now over, I don't know, Yahoo, or you go over Google, you're gonna find out that you got all kind of American media outlets calling Tucker this, calling Tucker that, Putin, blah, 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 blah. Why? Because they didn't want to keep silent, so they didn't want us to hear anything coming from Putin directly. And Tucker is doing what a journalist is supposed to do: ask questions. Anybody ask questions. So I foresaw that, and I will show you a video that I posted yesterday. I think it was yesterday, where I will play about 20 seconds where I said exactly this, because right now they try to say that actually they tried to interview Putin, but Putin did not want to be interviewed by the West. That's garbage. I tell you why, and I gave you that in the counter argument. I said it as an argument because the guys will come and say, well, no, Putin did not want to allow anybody to interview from the Western media. I think that's a lie, because I know how these guys function, and I know how the other guys function as well. So let me tell you, first, the article that tries to call Tucker, like he's not a hero. He's just a weasel. He's allowed. That means he might be a Russian asset. That's the thing that they want to put together here. The Telegraph. Tucker Carlson isn't brave, quote unquote, to interview Putin. He's the only Western journalist allowed to. Tony Diver. Holy diver, right? You're the star of the masquerade. Dio, right? No, this is what they say. He's not brave enough. Well, look what I posted here on the X. I posted on X 5 hours ago. Hello, my friends, this is a video I made. Tucker Carlson explained why he interviews Putin in Moscow, blah, blah, blah. And what I say here, Tucker Carlson is the hero. Tucker Carlson, the martyr. So he's the hero and he's going to be the martyr. Courageous and true to real values interviews Putin. We will support him. I posted this on X about 5 hours ago. I called him a hero because he's a hero doing this. I call him a martyr because these guys will come after him, and he's gonna be politically, socially lynched by this mob of lovers of free press. And then here I explained what's going on. Now, here is the video that I made a few days ago. Let me show you when I made this. Doesn't go. I made this on the February the 5th. So yesterday I made this one. And here is the video on the right. I will make it a little bit bigger. A minute 14:51. So the video I made was Tucker Carlson, Russia is doing very well. It's beautiful. Total silence in West's media on Putin. And the minute 14:51 from this video I made, I say, hey, maybe Putin did not want to be interviewed. Because I say, why is he the only one who was interviewed? And I ask the same question, in anticipation for this one. He's the only one allowed to. And listen to this. It's about what? A few seconds. Let me see if I got it right. 1, 2, 3. The same here. No Western journalist went to interview Putin. Do you think Putin did not want to talk to them? Do you think Putin did not want to talk to them? No, we don't talk to terrorists. So here is, my friends. It's not necessary with Tucker to go over there and interview. It's how these guys can keep everything shut down. Not even from Germany or from France, from any country. From any country. Can you imagine the level of control? Unless you say, well, Putin didn't want to talk to them. I'm 99.9% certain he didn't give a fuck about it because he wants his message that whenever he had that, when he has, how do you call it, press conferences, or the ones that have the annual one. When he talks to a Western guy, he asked a question. He said, I would like you to go and tell them your fellow citizens, wherever you are from, tell them I said this, because I know my words don't trickle to them, don't go. So you tell them I told them this, but you're not going to write about this one. And once or twice he said that to some weasel journalist who said, oh, no, okay, I'm going to say this, but I want you to write exactly what I say, and I want you to do it. He wants his message to get to us, not filtered by these guys. And it's filtered or blocked. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Damn, you're good. Just kidding. But here they are today. It's right here. There you go, on the 6th. So he's the only one allowed. And they're going to put him together. They're going to mix him as if he was allowed because he's Putin's mouthpiece. Or he's an asset, or both, obviously. So, standing in front of a Moscow skyline, Tucker Carlson announced that he was about to do what other journalists have failed to for the past 2 years, sit down with Vladimir Putin. In a video pop, by airing an unedited interview with Putin to allow the viewer to decide for yourself. Yeah, I would like to do very much. He said that Western media outlets had shunned Putin, preferring to sit down with his Ukrainian counterpart Zelensky in phoning pep sessions. I agree with that 100%, if you listen to any or watch. Designed to give a one-sided view of the war in Ukraine. So far, so good, the Telegraph. Let's see when you get your dagger and you use it on Caesar, Mr. Brutus. You too, Brutus? Yeah. Remember that one in the Senate? And 15th of March, 44 BCE? That's when it happened. Now, here it starts. What Carlson failed, because we trust the Telegraph, failed to explain to his audience is that since the war began, the Russian president has granted almost no interviews with the Moscow-based correspondents of Western outlets. I don't trust you. I think you're lying. I don't think so. Why should I believe you? Why should I believe you? Just because you say it? No. And he's avoided all press appearances where he could be asked difficult questions about Ukraine. You see how this is made? He stayed 4 hours and a half. Oh, those were not difficult questions, right? Like Zelensky's asked difficult questions. Instead, Putin has preferred to speak to Russian state-controlled outlets which publish stories heavily controlled by Kremlin censors. BBC, isn't BBC British Broadcasting Company or Corporation? Isn't that a state-owned a little bit? Carlson is not the only Western journalist brave enough to interview Putin. He's the only one allowed to. Tell me more, Telegraph. Is he a spy? Is he on KGB's payroll? I knew it. Fuck you. Does Tucker really think we journalists have been trying to interview President Putin every day? They try every day since full-scale invasion of Ukraine, wrote Christian Anapur. You're a bitch. No. Oh my God, the veteran. I heard you, Anapur, how you interviewed Ahmadinejad. Embarrassing. And not only Ahmadinejad. You're not a journalist, Anapur. You're just a paid propaganda person. The veteran CNN. When I hear CNN, I go and flush the toilet. In response to his video, it's absurd. We'll continue to ask for an interview, just as we have for years now. Yeah, I will trust Anapur and I will not trust Tucker. Yeah, thank you very much, because Anapur builds so much trust. Oh, we got Evan. Evan, why don't you go to New York? Sorry, I was about to say something else. Yeah, okay, so here you have, my friends. I knew they will come for Tucker. They were after him, but now they will go and seek and destroy. Remember a Metallica song? All right, good. If you don't, go and listen to it. I don't really like it, but anyway. I like Metallica, but not particularly that. But it's good. It's a good song. If you drink a little bit, It's getting better. more alcohol, the better the song, the piece. I don't know if it's a song, but anyway, sounds. And then Seek and Destroy, go. Oh, sure. All right, my friends, this is just the beginning. From now on, I guarantee you're gonna hear every day, like Anapur, Manapur. Every day you're gonna hear or you're gonna read articles about Tucker. Tucker is bad. Tucker this, Tucker that. And when that's gonna appear, oy vey, then you're gonna see, because when he's going to interview Putin and he's going to put it on his tuckercarlson.com and he's gonna put it on X, guess what's gonna happen? These bottom feeders, CNN and MSNBC, all this, they will also have a spike in audience because they will start vomiting over the piece of information provided by this hard, courageous hero martyr. They're gonna feed from that. They're gonna go and they will have days and days analyzing how Putin and how Tucker played ball together and how they had, I don't know, some French kiss on camera, intellectual one, and maybe something, who knows what. They will do it, man, and the baboons over there are going to be like, yeah, say it. What's her name? Anapur. Yeah, say it. The other wizard. What's the other one? What's that? Oh, my God. Whatever, Meadows, another one, Meadow, or maybe the other Mar, cheese, all garbage. These are liars. These are just opportunistic, how do you call it? Opportunistic. Oh, the way, how do you call those guys, man? Undertakers. That's what they are. They are like vultures. The undertaker that gets it and buries it. These are undertakers. Or like vultures, when they see somewhere a carcass, they go around and they go and eat it quickly. And now they see a carcass. The carcass that they see is Tucker Carlson and his Putin interview. They see opportunities to vomit on this situation because it's not them. Tucker Carlson, if he's going to get to have the interview. People get in accidents, even in Moscow. And it's not going to be from Putin. It's going to be from Peskov. You'll see. And if he's going to have this and he's going to publish it, he's going to have it over there for us, no media will hail that as a big victory. Let's say Tucker is the only one allowed. Don't you want Anapur to hear it? Don't you want one of yours, a Western interviewer, journalist, go over there and interview? You would be thankful actually to this guy that he broke through. Even if he's a spy or something, that I'm guaranteeing you that's going to be the next one. He's going to be 100% Putin's guy. That's the whole thing. So imagine that when he's going to have it, you as a journalist, regardless, you want to know the truth. You're going to hear the body, you're going to see the body language. You're going to see the intonation of the voice. You're going to see the eyesight. You're going to see the facial expressions. You're going to see the questions. You're going to see the answers. You have to learn, even if you don't like what you see. You're going to learn. That's a learning process. But these guys are not professionals. These guys over here, only to destroy that. It's going to be no person in the media, I would say, in a paid media, in the paid, propaganda, what's the name? Corporate media, they're going to say, you know what? Actually, that was a good thing that he did it. Why? Because we had to learn a lot. We had so many things to learn out of this. The questions, his answers, okay, no, they will say, see how he did it. He gave them a played ball. Putin lied over there. They're going to be all negative. Instead of saying, no, this is a learning opportunity. You'll see. But anyway, more and more. The vultures are undertaker. That's how I call them, undertaker, because they come in, or the maggots eating but maggots is us. Unfortunately, we are the maggots on the carcass. And the carcass is our country. We eat it because these guys are just out there and throw us a little bit of a carcass here, a carcass there, and we are fighting with one another over a piece of dead flesh. And they are over there making billions and taking care of the planet for us because we are tards. So they are the vultures going around and waiting for a carcass, and then they're the undertaker. In this case, they want to bury Tucker Carlson. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The other guys are working on burying Putin, a la Muammar Gaddafi. Those guys are working on Putin. These guys are working on Tucker. And the rest are working on us. But we are very unimportant, but it seems like we are, since every time we say something that it's unapproved, they smack us. It means they're not very confident that they are in a good position over there. Not very confident, very insecure, you might say. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.